Hey there, it's the Stateless Patriots here with another video. Just a quick one. I didn't want to, put much effort into this. Uh, Busy working right now, as you can see, and editing takes a long time. But I wanted to address this argument that's going around. That's just so frustrating, so annoying, so irritating. There's this notion that uh, providing relief for, be it the working class, with stimulus, or just canceling student loan debt and all that. Um, we shouldn't do it because it might benefit some rich kids. And oh, I mean, they're rich. We don't want to give them handouts. We don't want to help them with their problems. So, um, so for example, um, Joe Biden says that he will not cancel student loan debt, even though he can literally do that via executive order. Um, and he meanders, and he basically says what a lot of these other anti-progressive establishment figures tend to say about it is, why would I? What's since this policy would affect and benefit the more well-off people, there's really no point in doing it. It's nonsensical. It's a non-argument. So it basically comes down to, like, even though millions of people are struggling, millions of people are in debt, uh, because it might benefit a small handful of people who don't need the help, you're just going to forego that relief entirely. Like, what sense does that make? And it comes to, like, stimulus too. Some people in the media, like, trying to make excuses like, oh, what? Why is stimulus? Why are these stimulus checks so big? Why do we need stimulus checks at all? Like, people are just going to save it, because nothing's open right now. So, when everybody gets these checks, they're just going to put it away. Because, I mean, none of the restaurants are open, so they're not going to be able to go out on Friday night, have a good time. It's like, are you kidding? These people have bills to pay. That money will be gone in a second. And and it works the same way for UBI too. Like, universal basic income, meaning everybody would get a check cut to them every month, recurring. Because rich people will get it too. It's somehow a bad idea, even if even if very well off people don't actually need it. It's a bad idea, even though it will literally pull millions of people out of poverty, and really put it, like, impact homelessness in a very substantial way. It But it's just the way that they argue it too. Because I remember back in the primaries when everybody was trying to out left Bernie Sanders, and I remember Buttigieg doing it in particular. Bernie wants to cancel all student loan debt. He wants to make college free and all that. But I don't want to pay for rich kids going to college, so we can't do it. I mean, it's just totally, like dishonestly missing the point on purpose. And that's the thing. This anti-rich argument, which isn't even an argument, is blatantly anti-poor. It's just an excuse to not pass any relief that benefits as many people as possible. It's why this 1.7, 1.8 trillion dollars in student loan debt, it's not going anywhere because they don't actually care. Even if it does help a whole lot of people and they don't have to be saddled with debt, like, and their income has to be strapped for years and years because they have to keep on paying it off, like, even if that debt was alleviated, and it would be a benefit to the economy because they could start investing and actually putting their money into circulation. No, forget all that. It's poor people, so screw them. And they try to shame progressives like, oh, I thought you guys were anti-rich. Why do you want to do something that helps the rich? Even to like the smallest extent compared to like how many other people less wealthy it would actually help and benefit. It's so dishonest. It's so transparent. It's so see-through. And keep in mind, the same people that use this smug, condescending non-argument just to shame progressives for daring to want to do something like I do to help as many people as possible, even if it helps people that don't need it. Who gives a crap? These same people will sit there and say, "Oh, even though it was supposed to be like $2,000 checks, that was said. Joe Biden and all of them said, yeah, we win the Senate. Once I get into the presidency, like once I get into the White House, 2,000 checks out the door immediately. It's March, and like not only do they walk that back, but they walk back $2,000 checks, 1,400, and these same figures." These same moderates, these same establishment media types, and all that, these liberals that played like cheerleaders for the Democratic Party. What? $1,400 plus $600 equals $2,000. What's the problem? It's disgusting. It's they don't care about helping the poor. Like they will literally pull out all the stops to any progressive change, anything that actually helps as many people as possible. Just to save face, just to protect the feelings of ultra rich, ultra wealthy people. Yeah, you can see how just anxious and frustrated like it makes me. But that's pretty much it. So this anti-rich argument is anti-poor. Full stop. Don't fall for it and stop using it. Yeah. Subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Twitter at ShitlessPatriot. Check out my other videos as well because I work very hard on them. Yeah, like I lost the files for a long form video that I was working on. Editing sucks and all that, but that was just really depressing. Either way, just obviously I'm just really, really annoyed, so I'll just end it here. Thank you guys.